Hey guys, it's Brian here, and welcome back to another review for the Horror Man Slashback Challenge. And the theme that Joe the Horror Man has set for this week is titled Water-Based Slashers. And the film that I've chosen to review this week is named The Drownsman. This is a 2014 Canadian film. Now, this film centers around a serial killer named the Drownsman, and they call him that because he likes to drown his victims. Now, one day when he was trying to drown his latest victim, she fights back and she ends up turning the tables on him, and she drowns him instead. Only that he disappears and he kind of becomes one with the water, I guess. And many years later, a young woman ends up falling into a lake, and because of this, she now has a connection with the drownsman, and now she's become phobic of water because every time she sees water, she sees the drownsman. She won't even drink water anymore. It's gotten so bad with her. So after ending up missing her friend's wedding, which she's supposed to be the maid of honor in, her friend's fed up. So she arranges for her friend to have this trust exercise that also doubles as this weird seance thing. They brought in another girl who's like supposed to be psychic or something, and she's trying to communicate with the spirit that's tormenting this young woman. And it ends up backfiring, and they end up releasing the drownsman, and now he can go after all of them. So that's pretty much the plot for this one. Now, this film is very similar to another film called Ghost Shark, and in that movie, this ghost shark can appear wherever there's water. There's one scene where it shows up in like a water cooler, and the guy drinks the water from the water cooler, and then the shark busts through his body. There's another scene too where these girls are doing a bikini car wash, and the shark shows up in the buckets of water that they're using to wash the car and eats all the girls. This film isn't as silly as that, but it is kind of silly. Because like he can appear like in any kind of water. Now they kind of missed the boat in this one because there's no shower scenes in this movie, and that kind of threw me off. I don't know if it was like a no nudity clause, but I know they can do shower scenes without really showing any nudity. There's even a scene where a young girl has just finished exercising, and instead of taking a shower, she just drinks a cup of water, and then that's how he ends up getting to her. Um, Now they usually do this weird effect where he can pull people in from the water into his realm, and that's pretty much where he does his drowning from. Um, so the kill sequences aren't really as good in this movie because it's mostly drowning. Like I know drowning in real life has got to be terrifying, but to watch people drown in a movie isn't as interesting as someone using a knife or something like that. They'd almost be better off if they just show him pulling them into another realm, and that'd be the end of it. Um, Now there is a reason why she has a connection with the drownsman, but I won't spoil that. The look of the killer is pretty cool. That's not too much more I can say about this one. This one's probably worth a watch at least once, but it's not as much fun as something as Ghost Shark, you know. All right, guys, that's it. That's my review. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll talk to you all later.